Until the mid-1960s, Ronald Reagan was a facet of Hollywood, but his attention turned away from acting and onto politics with this 1964 speech on behalf of presidential candidate Barry Goldwater.
I have spent most of my life as a Democrat. I recently have seen fit to follow another course.
He then delved into the heart of his message.
We're at war with the most dangerous enemy that has ever faced mankind in his long climb from the swamp to the stars. And it's been said if we lose that war, and in so doing lose this way of freedom of ours, history will record with the greatest astonishment that those who had the most to lose did the least to prevent its happening.
Goldwater went on to lose the election, but Reagan was a winner. The speech appealed to California Republicans, and Reagan was nominated the Republican Party candidate for governor in 1966. He carried the nomination to victory, beating incumbent Pat Brown with over 57% of the vote. Reagan campaigned against the idea of a welfare state, famously noting he would send the welfare bums back to work. He froze government hiring in a push to balance the budget. A 1968 recall effort was unsuccessful, but in 1969 Reagan faced yet another challenge. In the middle of May of that year, the People's Park protests were reaching a climax at UC Berkeley. Reagan responded by sending the California Highway Patrol and other officers. The resulting conflict was called Bloody Thursday. Nevertheless, Reagan defended his decision.
All of it began the first time some of you who know better and are old enough to know better let young people think that they had the right to choose the laws they would obey as long as they were doing it in the name of social protest.
The voting public seemed to agree as Reagan was re-elected in 1970, but a third term was not in the cards. A 1976 presidential bid was unsuccessful, but less than 5 years later, Reagan would become commander-in-chief, a role he no doubt gained experience for after being sworn in as California governor on this day in 1967.